This is the sound of success. Can you hear it? No, it's not in this sound. It's in this. Do you hear it now? Still no. Well, here it is. That's the sound of success. Our story today is about a man named Eliot who lived in a grey industrial city where dreams were buried beneath the grey concrete and steel. Day after day, he worked at a watch factory doing the same motions over and over again, day after day. Nothing changed. The only thing that changed was the hands of the clock on the wall, counting the seconds, minutes, and hours. And with each tick-tock, his soul felt a little more worn down. But Eliot had something no machine could measure, a restless imagination. And so every night when he returned home to his modest apartment, he would take out a piece of paper and begin sketching strange designs for watches that didn't yet exist. Watches that didn't just tell time, but told stories. Watches that played music. Watches that lit up according to your mood. People laughed at him and said, "Who would care about a watch that plays music?" But Eliot didn't care. He kept sketching. He saved money slowly, even sold his bike, and began building his first prototype by hand, taking parts from old discarded clocks and watches. For months he worked in his room, eating, sleeping, dreaming of watches. Then one day he posted his design online. It didn't have any special features. It didn't do anything spectacular. It was just a watch. But for some reason, within 48 hours, orders started pouring in from all over the world. People wanted his watch. They sent him money. They sent him messages. "I want one too." His small home turned into a workshop, then into a company. Eliot Watches became a symbol of creativity in a world that was losing its imagination. And one day he walked out of the factory for good, because dreams don't need time. They just need the courage to exist. That's all for today. See you next time. Once upon a time in a grey industrial city, there lived a young man named Eliot. Now this city was famous for its watch factory, which employed most of the people. And Eliot worked there as well, assembling the tiny pieces of clocks and watches. Day in and day out, he would repeat the same motions, his fingers dancing over the machinery with an almost hypnotic rhythm. It was a job that required precision, patience, and focus, but left little room for imagination. Outside the factory walls, the city seemed stuck in a similar loop, unchanging and uninspired. Eliot, though, had something that no machine could measure: a restless imagination. Every night after work, he would return to his modest apartment above the noisy fish market and pull out his worn leather sketchbook. In it, he would pour his heart and soul, sketching strange and wonderful designs for watches that didn't yet exist. His drawings were of watches that didn't just tell time, but told stories. Watches that played music, danced to its beat, and even lit up in different colors according to your mood. One day, as he was showing his sketches to a friend, someone laughed and said, "Who would buy a watch that plays music?" But Eliot didn't care. He had something to prove, not just to others, but to himself. So he started saving money, bit by bit, and eventually even sold his bike to buy better tools. For months, he worked in his tiny apartment, turning his dream into reality. Finally, he had a prototype. Then he posted it online with the message, "Here's a watch that plays your favorite song." Within 48 hours, his inbox started pouring in messages, not just from his country, but from all around the world. People wanted to buy his unique creation. Overnight, his small home turned into a workshop, then into a company. Soon, Eliot found himself walking out of the factory gates for good, leaving behind the monotonous ticking of the clock, the grey walls, and the life that had become too familiar. He had taken a leap of faith, betting everything on his dream, and it had paid off. As he looked back, he realized that success wasn't just about the end result, but about the journey, the courage to follow his passion, and the belief that something extraordinary can come from an ordinary life. Because dreams don't need time, they just need the courage to exist.